welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Out to short, Rosario whips it to first on the run, and he beats it with room to spare.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's Jesse Winker. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jesse Winker, a former first-round pick, a guy who was drafted originally by the Reds. He was an all-star starter in 2021 in that National League outfield with Brian Reynolds and his then Reds teammate Nick Castellanos. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Willie Adames stands in. There's a strike. He was born in Buffalo, so that means he's part of Bills Mafia. He's a big Buffalo Bills fan. And the righty deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting 4.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yelich on second. Adames at first. 1 gone.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
Got him swinging.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And now it's William Contreras. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Called out on strikes. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. So they strand a pair, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, Corbin Burns.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Jose Ramirez.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Mike Zunino. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And that one ripped to left. Yelich makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one hammered. That's back. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Struck him out looking. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Joey Wiemer stands in now and watches strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard. Josh Bell digs in now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. In the air to left center. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that's the third out. Nothing across on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 2 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back. This is Bryce Terang.
the second baseman, Bryce
Terang. In his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Winker, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And there's the strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. The 0-2. Right through there. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they're down 2-0. as we go to the last of the third. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Burns back to work. Hammered, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And off the base of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one down the line, and that hits off the base. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air right side. Weimer drops steps, heads back on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
2 on with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And he's already singled in this game. In the air right field. Weimer on his way over. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Here's Josh Bell. Single to right in his first trip.
Josh Bell.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back there. And it's gone. Home run. A towering shot to center, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now, Bryce Wilson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Steven Kwan now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Tellez. That's the inning. but not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Willy Adames. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Gonzalez moves under this one. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. That one out to right. Gonzalez in position. Goes down looking.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Contreras, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Sets him down looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obvious.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they add a run. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And that is gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Zunino. Rips that one to right. Weimer makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That's out number 2.
now batting, the shortstop, Rosario.
Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Rosario around third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gus Barlin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the base of the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 13-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now, Miles Straw. That's a laser base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And that one pulled foul. Kwan, the runner at third. Straw on at first with 2 down. That's hard hit on the line. And that's just foul.
That one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Right-handed reliever. Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. 1 run across. throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swung on, belted. Mitchell going back some more, still going back. Bangs off the wall. The relay throw. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Guardians lead this one 15-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High fly ball out to center field. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Caught looking his first time up. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey Weimer.
And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's a little bit high. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. The wind and the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Gonzalez.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. That's to third. Throw over to Tellez. 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Top six. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Bieber back to work. Just a weak fly ball this time. Kwan makes the grab on the run.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Yelich, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one's in there, 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the Brewers DH, Jesse Winker. In there for strike one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians on top, 15-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter now, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder,
Varland, 26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Joel Payamps.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. That one hammered center field. Mitchell going back some more, still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now he launches a throw over his head.
the first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Mike Zunino. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mike Zunino bops one out of here, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 19-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Oscar Gonzalez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Down! An absolute blast to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 20-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Pitching change here, Javi Guerra. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming around third is Jimenez. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And it's second with one away. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Josh Bell. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell snags it on the run.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Seventh inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to the left, Rosario. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get Adames for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Chopper right side. And it gets by him.
Now back.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And here is William Contreras. That one misses. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Tellez leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Zunino makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brian.
Man at first.
Anderson.
Next for the Brewers, Brian Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Now 1-1. Towards first, Naylor takes it himself. That ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Guardians lead it 22-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And the batter now, Josh Naylor. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Naylor into second, and he's got a double. One out, runner at second. Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Into left center for a base hit. Naylor coming home. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
The new pitcher in the game, Obi Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Man at second here with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. A towering home run. And they add a pair. It's 25-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario will hit. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to the lead. It's 26-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now it's going to be Josh Bell. In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
In the air out to center. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers,
Now
Matt
pitching
Bush.
for the Brewers, number 21, Matt Bush.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
For the Guardians, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And a pitch. Center field. Mitchell going after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there and out of here. A two-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 28-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. This one high in the air to left center. Yelich on the move. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Mike.
And now it's going to be Mike Zunino. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now here is Oscar Gonzalez. That one hit to right. Makes the catch, inning over. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Here in Cleveland, and now it's Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Bieber back to work. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Gonzalez makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Out to short. Rosario tosses to first. And they're down to their last out. So they're down to their final out. Willie Adames, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Next pitch is popped up. Jimenez moving under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grillin' some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger, it's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good, it's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac.